Hello there!
Before we start, to run the node, you're gonna need a CPU with at least 4 cores or more and 16GB of RAM and half to 1TB SSD. And the better CPU you have, the better you run the node. Hello there and welcome in a new video. In this video I'm going to show you how to install the node of Pi Network. So first of all, you're gonna go to the official website, which is MinePi. Okay, that's it. Okay. You're gonna go to the Pi node. You're gonna install it. We are installing it in Windows 11. It's gonna show you the version 5.0. We are on 5.1 at the moment, but it's gonna install this one and then it's gonna update. So first of all, we're gonna start with that. Now we're gonna install it. Let it install. Now it's gonna like pop up and tell you to update. Yeah, as you can see, you can just press on restart now and it will do. It'll just update on its own. Anyway, now that you are here, you're gonna have to log in. So there should be a code around here which you shouldn't show it to anyone. So what you're gonna do is take this code, go to your app, and then go to the node. Go to the node button and add the code. It's simple. After you type it, you're gonna wait for a few seconds and then it will open up for you, as you can see. So what you're gonna do is go to the Docker thing and download Docker desktop. You can just download it from from this button. It's that simple. You just download it, as you can see. Just press on download and it will start to do so. Okay, now that it's downloaded, before you install it, you're gonna have to go to the settings and make sure that you are on the last update. You can just press on check for update and make sure to enable this thing, get the latest updates, and enable this thing too, because like it's a bit important and related to the Docker and so. What you're gonna do is install it and make sure to install it the right way, like I'm showing you, because you might stumble upon an issue which gonna force you to have to install a whole new Windows, like I'm doing at the moment. Because I mean, it's not for that reason, but there are other reasons. Anyway, just follow me up on this and everything should be good. Anyway, we're gonna wait for the Docker should show up. Okay, as you can see, my PC is slow these days. Okay, so you're just gonna let it install on you. We just just do this and press on OK. Just let it install. Simple as that, right? Anyway, just gonna it may take a few minutes depending on your internet and so. Okay, now that it finished, you can just gonna press on close and restart and it will do. Also, before that, make sure to like I said, to have the latest update installed and then just press on this and it will restart on you. Now before you run the Docker, make sure to go to the task manager and then go to performance, CPU, and it will here show you if the virtualization is enabled or not. It must be enabled to run the Docker. If it's not enabled, you can just follow up a guide in YouTube that will show you how to go into the BIOS and enable it. It depends on your motherboard and your CPU also. So just check it up in YouTube and you will find everything you need. Okay, as you can see, we just open this and before you press on accept, okay, let's just do this. You're just gonna have to download Linux. Now the old way was to press on check for update and it will just download the WSL for you. It's called WSL and you have to download it. There was a way where you have to download it like this, but now it's just easier. Just press on any button and it will just install it for you. Now WSL is very important because without it, the Docker won't work. So yeah. Okay, so as you can see, it's downloaded. It's better to not press on accept because it's gonna launch Docker, but then it's gonna tell you to like there is no WSL, so it's gonna close up on you. So just quite annoying, and better not just do that. So like just let it do, and yeah, as you can see, you can just press on any key and that's it, and just press on accept. It's very simple. Now there is something important. You do not sign up. You do not sign up or make an account in Docker. It's quite important, and as you can see, okay, WSL is working. As you can see, you do not make an account while running the node because it's gonna like get you hacked easily or something. That's as far as I understand. But just do not make an account. Just skip, and that's it. As you can see, you have everything working. Now, what you're gonna have to do is um you're gonna have to like check the ports and so. Before we do that, you're gonna have to like make your internet make a stable IP address. To do that, you just go to the control panel and okay, not here. Just go here and here and go to the inter to e to to either the Ethernet thing and just IP phone and just make an IP address. And I don't know, 69. So you're just gonna press on tab and that's it. Now the IP address for me is, as you can see, the usual one for people is it's basically 19.2.16.8 1 and 1. But for me, I'm running a fiber internet, so it's gonna be 100 for me. So 101, as you can see. Now for the DNS, you just use this, as you can see, 8, 8, 4, and 4, and that's it. Now remember, like I said, if you have ADSL or something or VDSL, it's gonna be one here and one here. But as you can see, I mean, you can just like check it out. You can also like you can go to the command and type ipconfig to show your IP address. As you can see, my IP address now is this thing, and as you can see, the IP address thing is 101. So everything is working. Okay, as you can see, my internet is working now, and that's it. Now you're gonna have to go also to the router, to your router, and fix up the thing with the internet. So like I said, if you have a DSL or something, it may be like this. But for me, I have fiber, like I said, so it's gonna be 161, 101. Okay, it may tell you that it's unsafe or something, but you just do that, and I'm just gonna enter to my router, and now I'm in. Now this is a Huawei one, which isn't much, but well, anyway. You're gonna have to go to the port mapping, and as you can see, I already set it up. But by doing a new one, so like just go to the internal host and type your IP address. As you can see, this is mine. You can easily find it like here. Okay, mine is PC. Yeah, okay, I set it up already. And you're gonna use the TCP protocol, and just add the ports as it's written here. You're gonna have to write it from here to here, so like 314 to 349, and here again and here again, and that's it. You just apply. Now it may not work for you, so like you can also like add this thing, which should help you. It should help, but do not enable this thing, the DMC feature. Just do not enable it. It's not worth it. Just don't. So everything should be working, right? But everything should be working, but you know there is something that you're gonna need to do. You might like try to check the port and it may not work, as you can see. Okay, I'm waiting. It should create a container here for the port check. It doesn't work. You can just like try to turn on the blockchain, which should also create a container here. It took a bit of time, but finally it's like showing up. You're gonna have to allow that thing, of course. Now, before you check the port, you like the ports may not work until you know the numbers catch up, which gonna take a bit of time. Now, before we before we talk about that, I mean before we do the whole port thing, we do have two things to clear up. Now there is this thing called the API service. This one is basically for countries that doesn't allow ports open. So it basically takes space from your disk. As you can see, I do have an SSD. Also, you do need an SSD for installing that thing. I do believe I mentioned this. Anyway, you can enable this if you have a lot of space. But yeah, I mean, if you don't have, you don't have to. It might help a little bit. Also, as you can see, on the operating system, it shows Windows 10. Now, there are some versions that shows like me, that shows like, only Windows 10, even though I'm on 11. Now, the fix for this is something called WMIC. Now, if you type in the command WMIC, it doesn't show up, as you can see. The fix for it is by going into search and typing optional features, and as you can see, you're gonna have to wait for it to load and press on view features and search for WMIC, as you can see, and you basically add it. It's very simple. It may take a little time to add. It may take like few minutes depending on your internet and so. And once it does, you're just gonna have to restart your PC, and that's it. So we're gonna, as you can see, the blocks did catch up. So you may stop this and do the check port thing. As you can see, it's also downloaded here. So now that it's stopped, you're gonna have to check now. It does take a bit of time to show it up here. It did take me like 10 minutes to show it up here on the Docker, but that's just for certain versions. Certain versions of Docker do have issues, and I do recommend to check before you update Docker to the latest version. At the moment, I'm running an old version for testing purposes. So yeah. Okay, as you can see, it finally showed up because, like I said, it's an older version, so it's okay. It's okay to happen. Anyway, it should show up like just in just a few seconds, so don't have to worry. As you can see, this is the port checker. It will check your ports, as you can see. Now it should open all the ports, but I do have some issue at the moment. But in general, it should show up all the ports. Also, as you can see, it's also downloading in here. So make sure that the numbers are in check, and that should be it. As long as the numbers are in check, you can then do check port. Also make sure that the latest blocks are under 1 minute or in few seconds. If it's longer than 1 minute, then it may be an internet issue, or you do have an internet issue. Okay, now there is another way to check the port if you don't want to stop and check if the port are working. You can easily go to port checker, and it's gonna be the first website, and you can just check it, and it will open all the ports, as you can see. Now it will only open these three in this website, so it's totally okay if the rest are closed. Also, this here is your IP address, so do not show it. If you take screenshot, or if you are stuck at any time, do not take the full screenshot. Just take screenshot for these three, and that's it. Do not show your IP address because you may get hacked and so on. Yeah, I don't have to tell you this, but yeah. So blur it out like I'm doing at the moment. Also, this is a good trick if you want to check if your IP address is changed or if it's fixed or not. So yeah, you can just like with here know your IP address, and then you can just memorize it and then try again later and see if it changed or not after you power off your PC or something. Now, if you see these triangles while running the node, it means that the internet stopped for you for a few minutes. To fix it, you basically close the button of the node and exit the Pinode app and enter again, and you do a check port and run the node again. This usually happens if the internet stops working for 5 to 10 minutes, and it's better if you get rid of it so you can, identify if the internet calls later or so. Now, if you like running node for like, for the second time, or like you just formatted and try to do again, the avaliability will not show up right. It might show you like 120% or 130%. It's gonna show you a wrong number, but that's normal. It's normal because it doesn't matter. I mean, yes, it will show you the right number after maybe 1 month of constant running, but all the data and everything is just stored up in the blockchain, so you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't matter. Just make sure to run the node 24/7, and that's it. Try to run it at 24/7 also, so like get better bonus and so. Also, as you can see, it's quite good for me now. It's a few seconds, so everything is catching up. I do have this issue, like I said, but as you can see, some of the ports are open. It's just an issue that I have at the moment in my PC, which I'm trying to fix. And as you can see, I'm getting getting incoming connections. Now, incoming connections is one of the important stuff for to be considered into a supernode. It's a bit important to have incoming connections. It doesn't matter how much numbers. I mean, higher number is satisfying, yes, but the important is that you do get a yes in the supporting other nodes. That's just the important thing. And like I said, this thing is gonna show up after a while or so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, also the WMIC, okay, I can see that it's added, so we're gonna have to close up, and we can try, but as you can see, it should be working. Now, let me just exit and try again. Yeah, as you can see, it shows up that Windows 11 Pro thing. So yeah, it's working normally. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Like I said, it's just an issue with me. So as long as you do have all the ports open, then you are all good. At the moment, I just have an issue in my PC, and that's it. And make sure to like, okay, as you can see, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's just an issue that I have. Anyway, make sure that your internet provider company or something do allow you to get the static IP, which should like fix up your IP address, which may help you to become supernode, because with static IP address you will be able to get incoming connections, because you will have one IP address. And if you don't have it, sometimes it must show you that you do have incoming, but that's just shows up because you are like running the node for like few days, maybe without powering off your PC, so you do still have the same address because it didn't power up yet, power off yet. So like it might show you yes, but it's better if you do pay for that static IP address thing. It depends on your company. The company in your country. My country just annoying. I had to go into into a business thing to like get it to work, and so it was just very annoying. But you have to do it to become supernode, because it's one of the requirements. And try to like run it 24/7 if you can. It's like a bit important if you do so. It will help your casing to become in a supernode. At the moment there is no supernodes chosen. Oh, as you can see, okay, I am getting incoming, which is nice. Anyway, there is no supernodes chosen at the moment, but you can like follow the news and check. I mean, it depends on at what time I did, upload this video. Anyway, now let's talk about the version thing. Sometimes it's better to update to the last version, but some versions do have issues, which like gonna be annoying. So it's better if you follow up the developers chat in the pie chat in the app. So yeah, it's better to do that, and it will help you. Anyway, there is something that I wish to talk about, which is this. As long as everything is fine, then you are fine. Also, I do wish to talk about this WSL command. As long as it's showing the Docker, then you are all good. If it's showing Ubuntu, then it's a Linux thing, which you're gonna have to format the Windows and run another one. So yeah, be careful and follow what I showed you to like install it and so. And yeah, that's basically it. If you do have any questions, you can ask me and I will try to help you. And yeah, thanks to Hatem from the Arabic Pinot group, which he was some sort of mentor in helping me and many others in running the node. So yeah, thanks to him. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Anyway, I guess that's it. As you can see, everything is working just fine. And yeah, so let's just hope we get the super node one day. And that's it. So thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments.